Welcome back to Work Truck Record Reviews. A local act, BURIEN. Pay no attention to this. Comes in a nice digipak. I don't know how you get a copy of this other than knowing somebody or going to the shows. This one was given to me by Kurt Block. I was at his house and picked it up, started looking at it, and he said, go ahead and take that. I've been listening to it for a couple of months. Defiant curmudgeonry rock and roll. Quite a nice package. Nice inside photo by Mara Tamura. Photoshop shot of northbound 99. Combat rock pastiche on the front. Very well done. So I wish this album had a lyric sheet. There's a lot of mystery surrounding what these songs are about. But there's enough going on to where I'm curious. I want to know what's happening. I looked up, this is available streaming on Spotify, and the credits say that Mike Henderson is a lyricist, or Rick Troy has something to do with the music. Mike and Rick write the music and lyrics. So I was under the assumption that gearhead Renaissance man Richard Lefebvre was responsible for all the lyrics, but apparently he's uncredited as such. The energy of the songs comes through plainly. Maybe that's all that matters. I really like the rhythm section. Mike Henderson's growling bass and Adam Dahlquist's excellent drum. There's one thing, so Kurt Block recorded this at Crackle and Pop, and he gets really great drum sounds. Some of those hats. This is cool. Video game effects on the title track. It's like a very stoner move. Okay, so track 3. How many days in the history of Earth? So, is this a theological question? Philosophical? It reminds me of like the Bible thumpers debate of just how old the Earth is. Did the dinosaurs exist? Or is it, how much longer will this go on? How much longer are we cursed? Stayed at the table too long. I'm imagining that this is about gambling, perhaps the Emerald Queen Casino. I'm getting the general sense of regret, having made a mistake, perhaps. Speaking of making mistakes, Step on Your Dick is probably another song of regret and one's own stupidity. not working out right. Yeah. Oxy Society. It's a very bouncy song. Sergeant Pepper gets kicked around a lot nowadays as being overrated, maybe, and sidelined as, you know, Revolver is the actual masterpiece, which is all valid. But I think, you know, there's nothing wrong with Sergeant Pepper. It's still a good record. This is one of John Lennon's lazy songs. Like in the same vein as I'm Only Sleeping and I'm So Tired. It's a, you know, one of those songs that is the nadir of his laziness. And Richard has kind of a lazy vocal delivery, which pairs well. It's perfect. Again, Adam's Ringo fills are on point here. It's a really good version. Yeah, and Rick doesn't try to nail the McCartney solo perfect. It's just well done. Commentary on our bubble-wrapped society. I was happier before we were safe. Makes me think of all the plastic-coated swing chains on playgrounds now. We used to be unsupervised and unseat-belted, secondhand smoked as Gen X children. Soul Us Out is like this short story. I mean, I've listened to it carefully several times and I can't quite get, but it just sounds like literature to me, like Melville or Kafka or something. That's some different themes going on here. And then there's this a famous saxophone player appears, somewhat famous enough to have his own Wikipedia page and only one name, Scarrick. I never heard of him. They're doing a good grindy chords in there, and then it gets into that sort of Saturday Night Live sax band squeal toward the end. Lorraine Newman, Garrett Morris. So you can kind of hear Don Pardo's voice in there. So I don't know who knew Scarrick or how much he cost to appear on this album, but it adds a nice layer to it. Get out of here. It reminds me of Graham Black, drummer for Doll Test and Model Rockets, Missoula native. I always joke that driving through the panhandle of Idaho and on I-90, you'd see the sign, "Welcome to Idaho. Get out of here." Pretty much. I mean, you're only in the state for, 90 miles, I think. This is great. I just love the sound of those hi-hats and Mike's growly bass. And then there's like a mellotron later on in this song. So that's cool. recurring theme of middle-aged angst. It's just something I can sing along to. Yeah, Richard's vocals are just perfect for what's happening here. All the gang vocals, backups and stuff. It's just the right things are happening. Alright, and lastly, we have a ZZ Top cover. And this, the spacing, it's almost a hidden track because you have to wait several seconds before it comes up. It's not even listed on the back cover, which is, I don't know why they'd want to hide it. Maybe they just ran out of room because they covered Good Morning, Good Morning. It's not like they wanted to hide the fact of another cover. This is off of Trace Hombres, 1973. I admit I'm not familiar with a lot of early ZZ Top. Somebody said that way once. Anyway, if you can get your hands on this, it's well worth it. I suppose the approach would be to get yourself to the next BURIEN show.
Oh,
Hi there.
My heart.